My entitled family kicked me out, then demanded my 3-bedroom house for my brother's family of 6, all because I don't have kids. Last Thanksgiving, my brother Lucas cornered me in the kitchen. So when are you giving up that big house? His wife Denise nodded from across the room. It's wasted on you. You're one person. We have 4 kids crammed into a 2-bedroom. I set down my wine glass slowly. My house isn't up for discussion. Mom chimed in immediately. Don't be selfish, Vanessa. Family helps family. Your brother needs space more than you do. I bought my 3-bedroom house 5 years ago after landing a senior position at a tech firm. Saved for the down payment, worked brutal hours, earned every square foot. But according to my family, because I chose not to have children, I didn't deserve it. The campaign started subtly. Dad mentioning how unfair it was that I had extra bedrooms sitting empty while Lucas's kids shared bunk beds. My sister Rachel posting on Facebook about people who live alone in big houses being wasteful. Denise sending me listings for studio apartments, helpfully suggesting I could downsize. Then came Christmas dinner. Lucas stood up mid-meal. We have an announcement. We're buying Vanessa's house. I laughed. What are you talking about? Denise smiled sweetly. Your parents agreed to help us with a down payment. We'll give you market value minus the family discount, of course. Family discount, I repeated. Dad nodded. 20% off seems fair since you'd be helping your brother. Plus, you'll save on realtor fees. I don't remember putting my house on the market. Mom's expression hardened. Stop being difficult. You're single. No kids, no real responsibilities. Lucas has a family to provide for. That's when I understood. They'd already decided. In their minds, my house belonged to them because I didn't fit their definition of deserving. The audacity took my breath away. I stood up, grabbed my coat, and said one sentence. My house is not for sale. Then I left. The fallout was immediate. Text messages flooded in. Mom accused me of destroying Lucas's dreams. Rachel called me a selfish witch. Dad sent a long message about family values and disappointment. Lucas showed up at my door 3 days later with Denise and the kids. The kids ran through my house like they owned it, touching everything, jumping on furniture. We brought measurements, Denise announced, pulling out a tape measure. We're thinking this room becomes the nursery. I'm pregnant with number 5. Get out, I said quietly. Lucas laughed. Come on, don't be dramatic. We're family. I called the police. That finally got them moving, but not before Denise shouted, You're going to regret this. We'll get this house one way or another. 2 weeks later, I received a legal letter. Lucas was suing me, claiming I'd verbally agreed to sell and that backing out caused emotional and financial damage. His lawyer cited family text messages as evidence. Messages where they talked about my house like it was already theirs that I never responded to. I hired a lawyer who laughed when she read their claim. This is beyond frivolous. They have 0 grounds. We filed a counter-suit for harassment. My lawyer subpoenaed their texts, emails, everything. What we found was gold. Messages between Lucas and Denise discussing how they'd pressure me until I broke. Mom's texts to relatives asking them to guilt me. Dad researching adverse possession laws wondering if they could move in and claim squatters' rights after enough time. The judge was not amused. Case dismissed with prejudice. Lucas was ordered to pay my legal fees, nearly $18,000. The restraining order I requested was granted, but I wasn't done. I sent a certified letter to my parents. $73,000 I'd lent you over the years, I want it back. Full repayment plan attached or I'll see you in court. Dad called, furious. That was family help, not a loan. I have signed promissory notes for everything. Pay up or explain to a judge why you think family means free money. Within a month, they'd sold their RV and began monthly payments. Lucas and Denise's marriage crumbled under the financial pressure. Last I heard, they're separated. I got a text from Rachel recently. You've destroyed this family over a house. I replied with one line. I didn't destroy anything. I just stopped letting you take what wasn't yours. Remember, it all started when